In this video, we're going to talk about formatting text, specifically the rich text element that you can add to a Domino 1 flow project. You can also add it in a Claro project as well, but in this particular video, we're going to be working in flow. And one thing you'll notice starting off, I've got several different text elements on the screen here, and we're going to do each of these and walk you through what formatting looks like. Now, there's a lot of words that get thrown around when we're talking about formatting text, but I'm going to stick with just the term format and formatting, and I'll walk you through how that term fits into the process as well. So in this particular instance, we've got some text here and we want to add some bold formatting to the inline text. So first of all, let's define what inline text is. What we're looking at right now, we have this rich text element, you can tell because this is highlighted, and there is a blue outline going around this text element. So you can think of the actual text that's inside the element as the media. So text on its own, that's inline text that's inside of what we call the rich text element. And currently, it is the element that is selected, the rich text element that is currently selected, and that contains some text that we've written in here, adding bold formatting to the inline text. In order for us to access the text that's inside of the rich text element, we need to either click the edit button or double click inside of the element. Now you'll notice the color of our element has changed. We've also got this great little menu bar, this quick toolbar here to do some quick formatting if you wanted to. But like so many other word processing tools, platforms, and text tools, the only way when you're working in line with the cursor flashing and your text, you have to be able to tell the system, okay, which parts of this inline text would you like us to apply this formatting to? So when you're working in line, you can do that. You can select just one word and apply some bold formatting in line using this quick toolbar. And what I want to do in this particular exercise is select the whole line, and we want to come up here to the Format tab and go over and take a look at the other elements that are now active in the Format ribbon up here at the top. And we're going to apply the bold from here. Now you'll notice that it also highlights here. This is just quick access to the bold that exists in the inline formatting menu here when you click the Format tab when you're in line with text. One thing to note is when you click outside of the text, so you're no longer editing the inline text, you are now in the element selection mode. You'll see right away that these are all grayed out. You do not have access to any of these inline formats when you have the text element selected at this level. So that is something that's important, and we'll keep mentioning it here. So let's go ahead and do this again just quickly as a practice, adding italic formatting to the inline text. I will double click to select it. This time we're going to do italics instead of bold. So we'll click that. Text becomes italicized. This is all active up here, and you can see that the italicization, that's a good word, is also selected. So those are two quick ways to get your inline text formatting to happen. Now let's go ahead and add a bold project style to the rich text element. So now we're not going to be clicking inside like this because that would be inline. We want to apply it to the actual element. So we've got the rich text element selected. It is blue. We know that that's going to work. So let's go ahead and go up here to our project styles button and select bold. And there is our bold being applied to that field. So now, how about if we wanted to add a project style to the inline text? Can we do that? Yes, we can. So adding bold project style to the inline text. So how do we get to the inline text again? So currently it's got the blue outline, so that means that it is currently the rich text element that's selected. So let's double click into it. So we're in edit mode. Let's select all of the text. Now we are in inline text editing mode and text formatting mode, if you want to look at it that way. We're still up here. There's a styles button here as well. This gives you access to the same styles that are here for the project styles, except now you have the ability to add them inline by selecting them over here. So let's go ahead and select that, and we will select the predefined style, which is bold, and that goes ahead and applies that bold project style to the inline text. Now we can go back and see that it's selected because there's a check mark by it. If we come over here to our project styles, you can tell that it's not selected as a project style connected to the rich text element because it's not selected here. So this is where you would apply styles to your rich text element. Over here is where you would apply styles inline to the inline text, the text that is inside of the rich text element, and specifically the text that you have selected inside of that rich text element.